Hello there, it's Jilinda and I'm down here at the Rocks on quite a windy day, actually on a weekend day. It's beautiful weather here at the moment at Clifton Beach where I live, and I'm here actually about 12 days late to bring to you some reflections that I've been doing on the month that was September. I've had a bit of flu and that kind of impacted me for a week or so. At one point I had no voice, so that's why I'm a little late in doing this. But you know, it's never too late to reflect on the month or the chapter that's just been and to take a learning from it. And I do these to share those insights with others that you may get some assistance or some help or some little tips or some learnings from my experiences. So for September, I tend to have a little, tagline that I use, and I've been thinking about September for me has all been about understanding the situation I'm in. Not just the situation of having the flu, but the broader situation of where I'm in at the moment, because if you've been watching my previous videos over the last few months since July, I've gone into more of a full-time position rather than piecemeal consulting work. And I'm really driving change in an organisation where that's needed, and within a team that needs some direction and basically some leadership. And I've just found it really interesting to focus more so on the broader situational awareness. So I talk a lot on these videos about self-awareness, how important that is, self-management, resilience, balance. All of that is important because when we are on a leadership journey, it is always about an inside-out journey. So it's about learning to self-lead before you can lead others. And when you move from that in the emotional intelligence framework to, from, as I said, self-awareness, self-management, to more situational awareness, and then building relationships with others, that broader emotional intelligence set of skills and competencies we use, really is quite interesting for me to see how many people sit in the past. Everything they do, the decisions they make, is all about something that's happened previously or in the past, and so that will happen again if they do it similarly or same old. So they're stuck, if you like, in the past. And then you have those that are very much focused on the here and now, what's happening today, the present, but don't have that broader perspective perhaps of joining the dots and understanding the flow-on impact of what we're doing right now that has on the future or the broader organisation as a whole. So I find it really interesting, and I find that I'm staying very curious about asking a lot of questions like what works, what doesn't work, what's needed, urgently, if you like, what's an emerging need that's out there that's going to really impact in the future if we don't do something now. What could it be like? What could it evolve or emerge into? So it's really some great discovery kind of questions that I'm doing around my team and around the organisation as a whole. So 3 things I want to just leave with you for September, because these C words, there's 3 C's that kept coming up for me, really important around how we do situational awareness. And they are, and I just mentioned one before, curiosity, staying curious. Staying open to explore and ask those questions. Yeah, even some of those, WTF questions when you're rolling your eyes and you're going, really? It's having the courage to ask those questions that's important as well. And then also asking those questions and connecting with others with a level of compassion. Because in situational awareness, in the emotional intelligence model I use, there's a strong focus on empathy and compassion for others. So we switch the focus from what do I need, what's my self-awareness stuff, to a real awareness and understanding of what others need and how they think and what's important, what are the priorities, what does it look like from somebody else's perspective. So that requires a curiosity plus compassion, if you like. And then the 3rd C is genuinely connecting. It's connecting not only the people, but connecting and joining the dots, if you like. So I'm kind of looking at the people, the positions, the priorities, the plans going ahead, and then kind of joining all those dots so the connection is there in relationship building, but also in connecting strategies with the operational plans, with what does that mean for individuals, and kind of bringing that all together. So it's quite a large piece of organisational development. Those of you who are very much into that work understand that strategy and that thinking. But it's been a really good September to do that curiosity, compassion, connection, and explore the what ifs. What could it be like? What if we did something a little different? So as a change champion, that's my juice, and that's what I've been focusing on. Even though I had roughly just under a week of being unwell, I find that once the headaches and stuff subsided, I do find I spend a lot of time thinking about, those next things that I'm doing. And so I'm back into it full on in October. October's going to be very operational and very interesting month. And so I hope you've had a great September. I hope you're well into October as I am, and you really enjoy being curious, compassionate, and building those connections, joining those dots. And until next month, or actually this month, but later this month, for my October on the Rocks video, I will talk to you then. Bye for now. Enjoy the beautiful scenery. It's lovely down here.